Here are 5 expert tips to choose your perfect solar installer. Number 1, check the customer Google reviews. Google Reviews is one of the most widely used review platforms, and checking into the chosen contractor for their reviews can give you a really good gauge of their support. Look for reviews that are consistently positive and talk about not only pre and post installation, but ongoing support to make sure you have somebody that's a long-term partner for you. Number 2, years in business. Experience matters. Look for companies that have been in business and doing business in your area for a long time. They've likely had to navigate the ups and downs of the solar coaster and have developed complex relationships with manufacturers, suppliers, and other companies in your area. Somebody who's only been in business for a few years may not have had to go through those struggles and may not know how to deal with it. The company's longevity is also going to be highly tied to their workmanship warranty. Somebody who's only been in business for 2 years but is offering you a 25-year warranty on their workmanship probably isn't going to be around to support that warranty over time. Whereas the other side, if somebody who's been around for 25 years is going to give you a 25-year warranty, you know they have the longevity to make sure that warranty lasts. Number 3, sales team structure. There's a lot of different functions for sales team structures when it comes to solar installation companies. Some companies have their own internal dedicated sales teams. Other companies are just installers and they hire out third-party dealers. You may have seen these people knocking on your door running around. These solar bros often aren't even registered with the company. They're just selling for somebody out there. Prioritizing somebody who works for the actual company who's going to be doing your installation means that you're going to have a much higher degree of communication and more likely success for your project. It's also really helpful to prioritize somebody who focuses on education over pushy sales tactics. A sales rep who's going to focus on educating you about all the best options you have out there is going to likely provide you a much better experience over time and get you more likely to save the money and accomplish the goals you want to in solar. Number 4, labor and subcontracting. It's really important to know how labor and subcontracting is handled in your chosen installer. Now, a lot of installers will use their own in-house labor teams and may not subcontract out anything, and they may highlight that as a big portion of their business. This can bring a clear accountability, expertise, and reputability to their business. However, some subcontractors can also bring in really specialized needs, so they're able to focus on specialized tasks. Using subcontractors doesn't necessarily mean they're a bad company, but it's important that you make sure you talk to your installer about how they handle their labor, when they subcontract things out, and when they do everything in-house. Reputable installers are also going to make sure that they have licenses, background checks, and verification for any subcontractor they work with. So they should be able to provide that stuff to you if they do subcontract their work. And number 5 is financing options. A company should be able to offer you many different financing options, whether that's cash purchases, finance through a loan, or potentially even through third-party ownership models like leases or power purchase agreements. Somebody that offers all these different options is going to be better able to walk you through your financial goals and make sure they set you up to something that meets what you're looking to do with solar. Now, be cautious of somebody who's going to try and push just one option on you, because it's likely they may have more that might be a better deal, but they just want to push one particular thing. This often happens with companies that are very heavily relying on TPO, third-party ownership models. This can also pose a problem because there's been a lot of big companies like Titan Solar or SunPower who went very heavily into third-party ownership and then went out of business. And your bonus tip is the Solar Insure Advantage. When you work with a contractor who's a certified Solar Insure contractor, you know they've gone through a rigorous background step check where we check their quality, their safety records, all of their licenses and vetting process, and their financial stability to make sure they're a quality partner for you to work with who's not going to abandon their homeowners. By working with a Solar Insure partner, you know you're not only getting the best quality person to install your system, but the best quality equipment and long-term comprehensive coverage. By choosing a Solar Insure certified contractor, you're not just getting a solar installer. You're getting a long-term partner who's committed to delivering excellence in every facet of your system. If you found this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and leave a comment down below. Which of these 5 tips do you think is the most helpful, and what other tips are the best in choosing a contractor?